Macerich is a leading owner, operator, and developer of retail shopping centers throughout the US. Macerich is always looking for novel ways to reduce our energy usage without impacting our business operations. And we set a goal to be carbon neutral by 2030. By partnering with Motus and Turntide, we're able to accelerate our energy reduction program without making any changes to our operating posture. I liken it much to the value proposition of LED. You can light the space the exact same way, but using less energy.
It's important for companies like Macerich to be concerned about sustainability because 40% of global emissions come from buildings.
Motus Power, we focus on HVAC energy efficiency projects. We were able to introduce Macerich to a new technology that had the ability to significantly cut their energy costs. We were also able to help them understand the technology and also how it could be rolled out to all of their facilities across the country. We were working with Turntide's smart motor system.
Turntide has reinvented the motor to eliminate waste and make sure every watt is worthwhile. For companies that have aggressive ESG goals, they need to be thinking about their HVAC retrofit strategy. Half of the energy used in buildings is used in HVAC equipment, and 30% of that is wasted by old motors and old inefficient equipment. One of the advantages of the smart motor system is the visibility to an end user or to a channel partner where they can monitor the efficiency of the motor and make sure that it's running properly.
HVAC systems are 40 to 50% of a client's overall energy spent. These motors just run 24/7. So by retrofitting an induction motor with one of Turntide's new smart motor systems, you're actually slowing down the energy consumption of that unit. So the motor's only running when it needs to run to keep up with the demand that it has put on it. We'll see an energy reduction of 50+% consistently by putting a Turntide motor in that same machine.
With Turntide, we're making the HVAC motors more efficient regardless of what we stack on top of it. Their motors can scale to all of our HVAC usage and reduce the energy regardless of the type of building and the location of the building.
It's one thing to identify a great technology solution. It's a whole different thing to get it deployed successfully. That's where our single source and our turnkey approach really comes into play, and our customers see a lot of value. Is whether they have a couple hundred locations or whether they have thousands of locations, it's very difficult to get consistency across the board. We have training and certification processes. That really is part of the secret sauce to ensuring a consistent experience for our customer. And we actually went through a very detailed site survey process where we identified all the assets that were on the roof, and we came back to the customer with a recommendation of where they should be installing Turntide motors. We have a very detailed measurement and verification process that we go through. And our process for our pilot was we baseline with the existing motors, and then we replace them with Turntide motors, and we measure again. And that can give us a very accurate look into exactly what energy was saved. So they're irrefutable numbers based on that customer's environment and that customer's equipment.
We set a threshold of 18% for returns. After installation, we've done measurement and verification to validate our modeled savings. The Turntide motors have outperformed the models, and we're seeing an average savings of anywhere between 21 to 24% returns,
which were far beyond what we originally saw with the pilot. It has the same impact as recycling 4.2 tons of waste instead of sending it to the landfill.
With the unprecedented forces in the energy market, we are able to continue to operate our Class A assets without compromising the profitability of the center. Today, we have Turntide in 18 of our centers from New York to California. I view Turntide as on par with LED lights, solar, on-site generation. It is just going to be one of those technologies that is embedded in our operations.
We're very excited by what we can help the customer do as far as save energy and reduce carbon and meet their ESG goals.
Macerich is really a leader in showing the world how to reduce their global footprint. Motus is a great partner of Turntide. They offer a turnkey approach, are HVAC experts and have a network of certified professionals. They really manage that project from end to end.
Large REITs, real estate companies, they need to work with companies like Motus Power and Turntide because They have the biggest opportunity to save. They have the biggest opportunity to help save the planet.